In this video, I'm going to attempt the hardest hardcore Brawl Star challenge ever. The rules are simple. I made a new account, I can only play solo showdown, and as soon as I lose my win streak, the video is over. Now to make things a little more interesting, every trophy I gain, I'll be able to get a gem, and that will help me unlock new brawlers. We started off day one by creating a brand new account and completing the tutorial. Of course, the tutorial and the first match you play is always really easy, so we got that out of the way. After that match, I already unlocked my first brawler, Nita. Hey, we got Nita already. Hey, first new brawler. And we got our first skin, Bandita Shelly. I quickly upgraded Shelly and hopped into my next game against bots. The first few games against bots were flying as expected. And before the 20-minute mark, I was already at 100 trophies. And that unlocked me a new brawler, El Primo. So I continued playing with Shelly for the next few matches, continuing against bots. And around half an hour into the challenge, we were already on a 10-win streak. So I decided to spend my first gems. Okay, now we're at 170 trophies. So that means we can purchase our first gems, the equivalent of £10. And instead of spending that, we're just going to buy the Brawl Pass because it's going to be much better value. So I picked up everything that the pass allowed me, and that got me Jessie, Poco, and Jackie. And we also got a mythic star drop, and we ended up unlocking Gus. I don't know what we're going to do with the gems yet. We're going to have to wait and see. Ooh, we got Gus. Oh, wow. I don't think Gus is going to be good at Showdown, though. That's the thing. And not to forget, we also got Brock from the Trophy Road as well. Now, my strategy at this point was to just upgrade Shelly and get as high as I could with her before things got too difficult. And that's exactly what I did. Now, the next few matches up to 200 trophies were very easy, again, playing against bots. But the thing with bots is they can be super erratic and they can actually be pretty tough to play against because they just run at you and auto aim. And that can actually be pretty dangerous sometimes. And as you can see, I almost lost the challenge when this happened. Oh, did I get it? Is it fine? Oh, I think we're fine, right? Oh my god, I think we keep it. That's our first close call. And shortly after, we passed 250 trophies, allowing us to unlock quests to speed up our progression even more. Then, just before the 1 hour mark at around 300 trophies, we finally passed a 20 win streak. And I started facing real opponents for the first time. Now, after getting Shelly to 350 trophies and completing some quests, I decided to open a lot of Brawl Pass rewards. And I managed to unlock Edgar, who would later go on to use in the challenge, and nearly managed to unlock Bo. Then, just after passing the 25 win streak, we had this intense 1v1 versus another Shelly. And this gave me enough credits to unlock Bo and also Colt. And I decided to upgrade my Shelly to power 11. Now, soon after this, we managed to get ourselves into a really sticky situation, and I thought I was about to lose my win streak. But I managed to clutch up, not only get out of the situation and stay alive, but also went on to win the game. How did we win that game? And after a few more games, we were at 500 trophies on a 34 win streak, and we called it a day there. I think that's it. I think that is 500 trophies, 34 win streak. Wow. Okay. Overall, day one felt pretty easy, and we decided to switch it up on day two, going with Daryl, now that we'd pushed Shelly all the way to 500 trophies, and games were getting a little more difficult. Now, things started off very easily. Again, just pushing through the bots, even though things could get pretty dicey sometimes. And I quickly managed to get rank 5, and then we managed to get Carl from a star drop. Now, at this point, I realized we hadn't made another gem purchase in a ton of trophies, so we had kind of a ton of gems stored up, but we decided to wait until 700 trophies to make that purchase. And again, we were just facing bots, so things were pretty chill. Except for this one, where we were 1v1ing a Buzz, and we almost lost. Oh, wow. So we managed to hit 700 trophies in total, and now we could buy some gems. We were going to get 500 gems. Now, we basically just decided to buy all the best offers we could with the gems to max out Daryl. But unfortunately, we didn't quite have enough to max him out. And we had some extra gems left, so we decided to gem some of the Brawl Pass to get some coins so that we could buy the star power, gadget, and gears for Daryl to fully max him out. But right away, we found ourselves again in a very intense game. First, being surprised by a typical Shelly in a bush. And just a few seconds later, we had a Bo attacking us as well, with a Primo jumping on me later. Now, with a little bit of luck and help from the Edgar, we managed to survive and go on to win this game as well. Now, this match made me think it might be smarter to start pushing another brawler because things got so close, and we might as well just be playing a low trophy brawler where it's going to be easy to push. So I decided to hop on Jesse and play against some bots while also getting some quests done. But things didn't go to plan, and we almost died to a Gus bot. Man, bots can be really tough to play against sometimes. And then 15 seconds later, we had a Bo bot jump right out at us and almost kill us again. And I thought things were safe, and then we ran into the Bo mines and we ended up dying. And at this point, I thought the challenge was over. But since we were so low in trophies, the 5th place we got did not result in our win streak being ended. I didn't fully give up on Jessie though. We did upgrade her a little bit and then hop into the next game, which would give us a 50 win streak. And we did end up getting the 50 win streak, and we played a couple more times with Jessie to complete some quests and got a huge stack of XP, which gave us quite a few rewards from the Brawl Pass. And this led to us unlocking M's and getting a nice stack of gems, which I was pretty happy with. Now I decided to get Jessie to 100 trophies before moving to the next brawler, which I did fairly easily, and then we swapped over to Daryl again. And my goal this time was to get him to 500 trophies. And this went about as easy as it could. We were getting win after win, and things were going very smoothly. And I soon found myself 1 win away from 1,000 trophies on the account. Now this game started off as usual. I got a kill onto a Daryl, and a few other players got kills as well, and I was able to pick up all the power cubes with only 6 players left. And I decided to just quickly end the game and got 2 quick kills on an Ems and an Edgar, meaning there was only 1 player left. And I got that kill easily, meaning the account was now on 1,000 trophies. And I checked the shop again to find we had got a free Shelly hypercharge, which I was of course pretty excited about because they're actually pretty expensive. And I wanted to end the day off with getting Daryl to 500 trophies, but we stopped just short at around 450 and a 72 win streak. Now things started the next day very well. We jumped in feeling refreshed and quickly pushed Daryl to 500 trophies. Now since things went so well and we were able to push Daryl so easily to rank 20, we decided to push him past 500 trophies and see how many we could get. Now at first the games were pretty easy and we thought we would be able to push him to 600 trophies, but then players started getting noticeably better and things started getting a little tougher, like against this Miko, which we really couldn't do anything against. And the next game wasn't any better for me. We found ourselves again in a 1v1 against another Miko. And at this point, we had decided that we were going to get down to 600 trophies, so we decided to keep pushing through. And within 25 minutes, we were already within 1 game of 600 trophies. So with that win, we stopped pushing Daryl, and that was Daryl done for this account, at least for now. Now at this point, we had gained a lot of trophies since the last gem purchase, and we decided that we had about 530 gems we hadn't bought yet, and this was the perfect time. Since we were gonna have to pick a new brawler out, we thought we'd buy gems and max him out. Now we decided to go for Edgar, and we upgraded him a lot, but we couldn't quite max him out. Now at this point, I realized we had a lot of Shelly quests that we could get a lot of XP from, so we decided to play some games past 500 trophies with Shelly, which was of course a little bit risky, but luckily we had her completely maxed out. We got trapped in the middle of the map with barely any HP at all, and I thought this was it. Now we barely managed to get out of there and survive, and of course this left me a little bit scarred. Now we completed the Shelly quest for some extra rewards and then moved on to finally pushing Edgar. Now of course we started pushing Edgar at around an 85 win streak, and since we were playing very low, we were again playing against bots, but we did need to be careful. But of course, why would things go right if they could go wrong? And on my second game with Edgar, we got trapped in between a Colette and an 8-bet, and then 10 seconds later, it happened again. Oh my god, we just get melted? and I was lucky yet again. I mean skilled. But after this game, we hit another milestone on the trophy road and ended up unlocking Penny, which was definitely an option to play later down the line. Now I focused on the important stuff and continued pushing Edgar, and soon got him to rank 10. And that meant we were slowly closing in on the 100 win streak. Now the game wasn't really any different. We managed to get off to a really good start, collecting gems, collecting power cubes, and with 10 of them, it was pretty impossible for me to lose. So I just kept jumping on my opponents, and it ended pretty quickly. Now since we hit the 100 win streak, I thought we'd take a little break from Edgar and hop on Nita. So I decided to upgrade Nita to make it a little bit easier, and things went pretty fast. We got a nice stack of XP, and we picked up some nice rewards from the Brawl Pass, allowing us to almost max out Edgar. Now it was time to finish the Edgar push, but unfortunately the map had changed and it was completely open and not a good map for Edgar. So at this point we had to make a decision about what brawler we were going to play, and we decided on Bo. But of course Bo doesn't have as much HP as all the brawlers we played, so we had to be a lot more careful. And of course playing at 0 trophies meant facing those bots again. And we would quickly gain trophies, getting win after win and pushing Bo higher and higher. And I thought getting rank 20 would be pretty easy until this happened. I was at a 113 win streak, and I started off the game pretty easy, getting some cubes. But as soon as I went for my second box, this Max just completely followed me. And I tried to escape and just let Max have the power cube, but she followed me. 7th? Is that it? Is that the video? Did we lose it? No, we lost it. No. Oh my god. All because our Max just runs in our face. Wow. Which means the video ends here. See you guys in the next one. Use code TOM.